Good afternoon, dear farming community. My name is Tionge Kacheche, and today, the 21st rather of July 2025, we're here in Chibombo district at Madame Lisa Sendway's farm. It's a fruit farm actually, and we're here to visit a farm as part of the Agricoop Awards 2025, and also this is the AgriTalk Africa. So we'll get to interview her, we'll get to know more about her fruit farm and about fruit production here. Please stay tuned and enjoy the interview.
This is AgriTalk Africa, the podcast that puts farmers first.
Lisa Sendwe, thank you so much for welcoming us here and for giving us a wonderful tour. I must say myself, I did enjoy myself, and also thank you so much for being here with me in this interview. So kindly just elaborate or tell me about your fruit farm, where it's located, and the production that's happening here.
Okay, thank you. So we are in Chibombo district in a place called Chilo Chavalenje, and this is where we are doing our fruit farming.
Madam Lisa would want to find out more about you. So who is Lisa?
Lisa is a Zambian and an agriculturist by profession. Worked in the agriculture industry for some time before I decided that I can go my own way and try to create a farming industry that people. Yes, Lisa is a person that still teaches agriculture, even if I'm off the formal employment, but I still continue to talk about agriculture and I still teach agriculture.
Interesting. So when did you start the fruit farming?
Oh, it has been quite a journey. This land was acquired way back in 2013. By 2015, 2016, we started planting slowly till where we are now, and we have continued to plant. It has been a journey plus, but an interesting journey.
An interesting journey for sure. From the visit that we have done, it's quite interesting. So what types of fruit do you grow here at your farm?
We have a variety of fruit trees. I'll mention a few that we've done on a large scale. We have guava, apples, bananas, citruses, and then cashew nuts.
Okay. So from all these fruits that you've mentioned, how much land can you say you're using for this fruit farming?
If I estimate the land, we have planted over 5 hectares of fruit trees, yeah, and more. And we're still planting. I can see that we're still growing, and all the time we keep on planting. But at the moment, we are above 5 hectares of land under fruit farming.
Okay. So taking you back a little bit, have you increased the number of trees or expanded the orchard over the years from the time that you started?
Just as I've mentioned, we keep on increasing and we'll continue planting because we really want to see this farm grow to be a big fruit farm where all these markets, like we can also reach ShopRite, the big uh, supermarkets can also rely on us when it comes to fruit production in Zambia because mainly we are importing most of the fruits that we see on the market in Zambia.
Okay, so are you able to estimate how many fruit trees you currently have?
At the moment, when I look at what we have over 10,000 fruit trees.
Over 10,000?
Yes, we have over 10,000 fruit trees, and these fruit trees are all different, not one, but a variety of them, as earlier mentioned.
Okay. And when it comes to farming practices as well as innovation, I would like to know what methods you use to take care of your fruit farm. I did notice from the visit you did mention some grafting, and I also saw a woman that was doing that. Can you just talk more about that?
Okay, when it comes to fruit farming, you want something that is true to type. You want a type of a fruit that you have seen and has certain characteristics. So it always becomes a challenge if you are just buying your own seedlings without knowing the proper source. So in so doing, I'm an agriculturist and I took it on myself that to grow these fruits, I need to make my own seedlings. So we have our own nursery where we are doing our own seedlings. We do graft on the guavas, mangoes, and other fruit trees, whilst on the citruses, we are able to bud our own. Reason being that we want to have a tree that will grow with the characteristics that are known and well also known to us as a farmer.
Okay. And also more on the farming practices. What are you using? Are you using organic or natural ways to protect your fruits from pests and diseases?
I would say we are midway, not using too much of chemicals, but mainly dependent on the manure and compost for our trees. We are trying by all means not to use too much of the chemicals on our fruit trees at the moment. But the future is bigger, and I would not say we are organic at the moment.
Okay.
In some days, we would spray if the infestation of especially fruit fly is too much. We go into spray. So on that ground, I would not say we are completely organic.
So, Madam Lisa, basically, how long does it take for a fruit farming business to be profitable?
From my own experience, it will take 3 to 5 years because most of these grafted trees will take that same period for them to be in production. But it's also dependent on what type of fruit you are growing. An example is on the guava and the papaya. These two fruits will come early. They'll come within a year, you start harvesting. So with this type of fruit farming, you may be on the market early. Within 2 or 3 years, you'll see your profits. But along the way, again, there are mistakes we make. Maybe the plant dies, or maybe there are some deformities. So basically, when you are doing fruit farming, it requires patience. Between 3 and 5 years, you'll start seeing your benefits.
And then we come to achievements and growth of your farm, which could serve as an inspiration for the viewers out there. So, since you started, what have you achieved through your fruit farming? Something that you can point at that, okay, if you this was what has happened from the time I started.
Okay, so fruit farming, like any other business, like any crop, like any other person who go in a business, our aim is to make money. And the reason why we are growing these fruits is not just to eat, but to make money. And over the years, of course, fruit farming requires patience because you will not harvest immediately, it will take some time. So over the years, we are harvesting, and then these same fruits are giving us money to expand our farm. We have put more irrigation systems because of the fruits, and the same fruits are providing salaries for our workers, and also we buy inputs through the same fruit farming.
And sales, where are you selling your fruits?
People over the time have come to learn about this place. They walk in to buy, and we also deliver in Lusaka. Yes, our biggest market is Lusaka at the moment. This is where we are taking most of our fruit trees. Our fruit trees and also the fruits themselves. So we are selling both the fruit trees and the fruits.
Okay.
Yes.
And then every business rather has challenges. What would you say are some of the challenges that you're facing?
All right. As a small scale farmer, challenges are there and plenty. But anyway, we are seeing that they're getting solved over time. So the biggest challenge I have at the moment is irrigation. If I can improve the irrigation, then we'll grow more fruits. An example I'll give you is the demand we have on our guava fruits. The demand is high, which entails that we should expand. But at the moment, we cannot expand because we do not have enough water to irrigate them. But over time, as we go on, definitely we are going to increase on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the sake of the viewers watching, especially my interest is on the youths and the women. For those that would want to start fruit farming, what would be your advice?
I would say fruit farming is good. All it requires is patience. To this, our youths who still have the energy, to the women that want to go into fruit farming, or anybody else, fruit farming is a good way to go because it's not like the crops where you grow them one time, when there's a damage then you lose. These are perennial crops. They'll grow for some time, and even if you've made a mistake, say in your production, you still come and rectify that mistake, and then at the end of the day you'll be able to harvest. At the end of the day, we'll be reducing the number of unemployment in our country. You grow fruits means that you're also going to employ people to take care of them. When you're growing fruit, it means that you're also bringing cash. That means that we are at least gapping the issue of unemployment in our country. And then most of the fruits in Zambia, we are still importing. That's the issue. Why can't we grow if they can grow in our country? We have soils that can sustain the growth of most of the fruits in Zambia. An example is where people would say apples don't grow in Zambia. It's not true. Apples grow in Zambia and they grow quite well. So why don't we go for it? Why don't we grow the apples? So for the youth out there, trees, yes, will take some time, but when they start fruiting, you are guaranteed that it's continuous. You need to have a little bit of patience when starting, but when you get there, this is the joy we have here. We have fruits all over, we are able to supply, and it's sustaining the farm.
So from the visit that we have done, I have noticed there's quite a number of production happening. There's a crop side, you also have livestock, and there's also the fruit farming. What would you say are the advantages of this type of farming for the farmer out there, unlike just focusing on one crop?
I'll call it crop diversification.
Yes.
Crop diversification is important in a farming business because we are talking about cash flow. Cash flow is quite important for a farmer because you need cash for you to run the farm. Yes, you've seen the potatoes, you've seen the onions. Those are short-term crops, whilst we wait for, say, avocados to reach a point when they can fruit. And avocados don't fruit throughout the year. So since they are not fruiting throughout the year, it will be an advantage for me if I continue to grow the garden side so that they can give me cash, and then that cash will help me to run the farm, buy inputs required, and then also helps you to develop the farm in the buildings, the fencing, irrigation, and so many other things.
Okay, interesting. So, all in this that we have discussed, what are your plans for your fruit farm in the next 3 to 5 years?
In the next 3 to 5 years, I want to see a convoy of trucks coming from ShopRite to Chilo farms so that they can buy fruits from us. I want to walk in ShopRite and see a specific shelf from Lisa with fruit trees. I want to empower so many people who can come and work with us, and then it will reduce the unemployment. The unemployment is something we should think of, and farming is one of those things that can help us to employ more people so that Zambians will not sit without jobs. It's quite hectic when somebody has no food, they have no job. So in so doing, when we grow our farm, it will be big to a point where we can also employ the community, more of the community members around us.
Okay, so thank you so much, dear viewers, for joining us on this interview. I hope you have learned one or two things from what Madam Lisa has elaborated. Madam Lisa, thank you so much. What would be your last advice anyway?
Zambia has the potential to grow big. We can grow so many fruit trees. Let's do it together. We can have supermarkets coming from the Zambian farmers, Zambian grown, Zambian produced. Then that would be great for us as a nation because we are a landlocked country. We have so many countries that rely on us for food. So why not grow more trees? Why not grow more fruit trees so that we can supply our neighboring countries too? This will really help us as a country. Thank you.
This is AgriTalk Africa, the podcast that puts farmers first.